everybody. Hi everybody. Welcome back to Casting Cauldron. Welcome if you are new here. I am Sabrina. I am a pagan witch and this is Jade. My sweetheart. Really enjoying my new kitchen table. I have lots and lots of work lined up for this kitchen island breakfast bar. And one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about first is Happy New Year. I hope things are going good for you. I recently made a video about planning, strategizing. This is my planner. This is all the stuff I have for almost every day. It's amazing because when I write down what I need to do, I actually got 7 things done on Monday. Now, I got all of those things done because I didn't work. It's currently 7 degrees below zero. It's been about 14 below zero, maybe a little more at night. And the wind is blowing. I was able to go out and do DoorDash the other day when the wind wasn't blowing and the sun was out. But when the sun is out and the wind is blowing, forget it. So I just got back from the doctor, and for the second time now, my appointment's been canceled. And this time I never got the notification, so we're trying to figure out why that happened. Yeah, you know, my little side hustle DoorDash, it really helps me come up with some extra cash when I need it. Either for my copay at the doctor, or yes, gee, that's right, kitty litter, or more tuna for the cats. But the piece of paper that I showed you the other day was this chart. And on the other side here were the 10 goals. Now, we're not necessarily going to achieve all 10 of them in 2022, but this is a way to make sure that we get some of them accomplished. And then you take those 10 goals, which have to do with the parts of our life, okay? I'll give them to you. So if you want to stop for a minute and go grab a pencil and a pen and a piece of paper and maybe even some colored markers like I have. I got a whole package of these at the Dollar Tree. Like 4 or 5 colors in one pack and then 4 or 5 other colors in another pack. That is actually, I love color coding. I don't know about you, but I love color coding. So the first one is career. That's number 1. Then you're going to give yourself a score from 1 to 10. How do you think you did last year? I really don't have any idea. But I did create a Zazzle store, so I gave myself a 4. And then I put that in hot pink. What's hot pink? Hot pink. See there? Number 2, finances. How do you think you did with your finances last year? Do you already have some new plans and goals? I'm actually doing well. I am changing things up. I'm trying new things. And that's the way you have to do it. So, you know, I opened the Cheese account, which is Coastal Community Bank, and I started moving things over there. My Hulu was getting paid over there, and I was getting cash back. And then I decided, well, let me move my Social Security over there. And then I received a bonus of $5 for having a direct deposit put into that account. So after 2 months now, I've seen the rewards that I've earned, and I went at the very end of the year and closed my U.S. bank account. So that's going to save me, like I said, $59.40 a year. So I gave myself a 7, and I colored it green for money. So by the end of the year, I hope that it's a 9 or a 10. Number 3 is social, and that can be social life as well as social media. I put those two together. And for my social life, I gave it a 1. A lot of people are having trouble making friends, getting together with friends. A lot of people who are taking advantage, I think, of video calling can stay connected with people better. And then social media, I gave myself a 6 because I do now have moon transit reports on Twitter, and I've gained quite a large following over there. So if you'd like to follow me and learn about moon transit reports, what they are, what does it mean when the moon is traveling in a sign, and what types of magics you might want to do on that day, follow me on Twitter, Casting Cauldron, @CastingCauldron on Twitter. I gave myself a 6 for that. People like shorter things now. It used to be they wanted 25-minute videos. I think now they really just want short videos. All right, number 4 is family. I gave myself a 2. First, I gave myself a 0 because I'm just not having any contact from my children, which is really me allowing me the free time to do things I want to do, rebuild my life the way I like it, work more without being encumbered by their illness or their whatever. So, no news, I guess, is good news. I then changed it to a 2 because I do have Diamond and Jade, and they are my family. I do have hopes that, in the near future, my children will have more respect, I should say gratitude. All right, number 5 is romance, and I wrote the word nil. I'll just very quickly tell you that we have to stop feeling bad about the fact that we either don't want romance in our life right now. If you don't, that's fine. If you do, maybe ask yourself why you really want that right now. If you have plans to start a little business from home, that can actually take time out of it. Relationships have to be nurtured like a plant or it's going to die. So, I spent years, of course, nurturing my children in my marriage. And so these past 3 years, I've really been focusing on what I'm going to do. I had a dream that I was going to the garage where I'm going to be storing the supplies for my new upcoming project. And I felt an arm around me, and I didn't like it. I felt like it was going to prevent me from going into the garage. This arm that was attached to a male obviously was going to be needing some attention. So I pushed it away, and I felt much freer. So that's telling me, stop feeling incomplete or, thinking you need to have that right now, because right now, no, this is not the time. I need to focus on these projects. And all right, number 6 is fun. This would be R&R, relaxation and recreation. And I would add to that self-care. And that could go into the next category. But, you can put it next to fun. For me, fun would be going over to the go-karts and taking a ride on the go-kart. That's the kind of fun I like. I'd like to go zip lining. I also am planning on going up to the snow lodge and then inner tubing down the hill. Self-care would be taking myself out to the salon to get a manicure. All right, number 7 is spirit. Oh, how am I doing with fun? I gave myself a 6 because I'm just taking a lot of time out for myself these past few months. Just resting, gathering information, deciding what to do next. 7 is spirit. Now, that also goes along with rest. And so, I gave myself a 10 because I've been a spiritual practitioner now for basically 30 years, learning affirmations, meditation. I have quiet time in the morning here on the sofa, and then I have quiet time at night when I go to bed, and that's when I get a lot of my good ideas or insights, really. Number 8, what is my contribution to society or charity? Am I giving to Goodwill whenever I can? Do I have things that I can put in a bag, throw in the trunk, and when I drive by, give to Goodwill on a regular basis? What am I doing to give to charity? I gave myself a 9 because I'm only doing what I can do. Whatever little bit of things that I have that are in good shape, that I can't wear, I can't use anymore, I give to Goodwill. My contribution to society, well, I try to guide young people in the best way that I can as a substitute when I go out. All right, number 9, personal. Personal, what is that? Personal growth. Now each one of these gets a color, so go back and give each one a color. Personal growth. Are you working on how you would grow as a person? Are you starting a yoga routine? Are you starting a meditation? Do you have a quiet time in the morning? Do you have a quiet time in the evening after you get home from work? Or do you have it laying in the bed for 15 minutes before you go to sleep? Does that include thinking about really what you want to do to either repair, fix, or improve an aspect of your life? I gave myself a 7 because I'm always thinking about that. Now, I don't remember what number 10 is because, like I said, I was following somebody else at the time, and that's where I got this idea from. So then on the other side of the paper, I made the wheel, and then according to the score that I gave myself for each item, I started coloring in from the center how far I thought that would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the only one that I gave myself almost completely full was spiritual. And then money, I gave myself a 7. So I started at the bottom, but you should start from the center, so that would go out. Jade. Well, I know. The production manager has to make her little visit. How is everything going? Yes? Okay. All right. So, you also need to give yourself a score for your proud achievement for the year, which I put down was my Zazzle store. Okay? And I already commented as to how that was able to happen. And it's hard when you feel like you've got a friendship, but then it turns out to be an unhealthy friendship. That's not good. A healthy friendship is someone who respects you, your goals, and your time. And then when you're done doing those things, you schedule in a little time to be with your friend when it's good for them and when it's good for you. That's a healthy friendship. You're not supposed to be on my new table. No, you're not supposed to be on my new table. I know you don't want me to write in my book. I know. You're tired of me being on the phone? Okay, all right. So now part 2 is taking this information and putting it onto a digital vision board. If you don't want to use a poster board and cut out pictures from a magazine, you can do that also. I like to do that, but my fabulous felines like to rip it apart. So they think they're helping, they think they're getting involved. But you can keep this digital vision board on your desktop on your phone, or on your desktop on your laptop or your PC, and that way you'll see it if you're on those devices a lot throughout the day. And you go to Pinterest and you either sign up for Pinterest, or you go to your home page and you click on the plus button, and a little pop-up will come down below that shows you create a board. And so then you can search for things you want that are related to what your main goals are for this year. Mine are health and fitness, which I'm going to talk about in my next video. And then of course the next one is really starting a business. The economy is showing its consequences from all the money that's been printed and the stimulus checks given out. And we don't know if the stock market's going to get any better or not. People that have lots of money can manage it better. But when you don't, the experts have said start a little business, to make some money. Or get out and do more DoorDash. I met someone at a school assignment one day who said her son was making $5,000 a month doing DoorDash. I don't recommend this. She said he was driving like a maniac and he had 2 phones. I don't think that's allowed. So that's probably going to be like Cinderella's pumpkin. That good luck's going to run out after a little while. But, he made the money when he could make it, and I can't even imagine doing the math for how to do that. I am not going to spend that much time doing DoorDash. I have something else I really want to do. And I hope this has been interesting or helpful. And let me know if you like the shorter videos and the little things that I'm going to add to it. And if you're doing this, all right? Have a good day.